pleased to announce that our chief guest, the Assistant Ambassador of Sri Lanka to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mr. Madhuka Vikramarajchi, has just arrived. He is being welcomed and accompanied by our acting principal, Mr. Rukshan Razak, the Vice Principal of the Girls Wing, Ms. Galshia Jazim, Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Fauzi Jamaldeen, and other members of the Board of Directors, and the teachers of the advanced level.
Assalamu alaikum, Aibovan, Vanakkam, and a very good evening to all. Graduation day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the starting point of another, more uncertain and difficult part of a man's quest for better life and future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of many years of hard work and the relentless pursuit of knowledge. For knowledge that will enable a person to embrace opportunities and on challenges with clear vision and purpose. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony of the class 2020 of Sri Lankan International School, Riyadh.
In a world full of sadness and endings, today we celebrate a day of happiness and new beginnings. Life threw us a massive curveball, but it is our choice to get hit by it or strike it right back. In its entirety, graduation day is truly a day that marks not an end, but rather the completion of a wonderful journey full of surprises, happiness, sadness, failures, and successes. This may be the end of your high school life, but this is the beginning of an exciting storyline in which you are the star and you are the maker of your own destiny. This is much like a video game where you complete the tutorial chapter and now the real fun begins. New worlds to discover, new relationships to be made, and new challenges to conquer. Trust me, it's only exciting from here on out.
Now I kindly request all of you to stand at attention for the school song. Let me now have the gratification in inviting our acting principal, Mr. Rukshan Razak, to address the gathering.
Our chief guest this evening, the acting ambassador, Mr. Madhuka Vikramarajchi, Chairman of the Board of Directors, Mr. Fauzi Jamaldeen, members of the Board of Directors of Sri Lankan International School, members of the PTA, Vice Principal Mrs. Jazim, coordinators, my colleagues on the staff, distinguished guests, parents, students of the batch of 2021, and our graduating batch of students 2020. A very good evening to all of you, and I take pleasure standing here before the families and faculty as you come to face an important moment in your life. And today it is my honor to celebrate the class of 2020. And for this moment at this August assembly, we have a distinguished personality amidst us as our chief guest. Mr. Madhuka Wickramarachchi, who had his entire education at Anand College, Colombo, one of the prestigious and renowned schools in Sri Lanka. From there, he moves on to the University of Kelaniya before he went into the foreign service. Having earned the reputation of being an outstanding personality in the foreign service, representing Sri Lanka, he had the honor to represent our country in Geneva, in Brussels, and also in Belgium, in European Union, and in New York before he came to Saudi Arabia. Such a resounding victory for our country. And ladies and gentlemen and my dear students, please put your hands together in welcoming this renowned personality, Mr. Madhuka Wickramarachchi. From our chief guest, I move on to the most important personalities today. The teachers, who have been the success behind you, my dear students, who have rendered a yeoman service. Maybe it was 6 months at SLISR, or maybe it is 16 months or 16 years for that matter. Each and every teacher has given out their best to you. And today, we stand proud about your achievements over here. Today, as I told you, it is my honor to celebrate the class of 2020. Such an amazing group of young adults who have worked hard in the classroom, on the field of courts, on the field of play, and in the community. And you have left a tremendous legacy. You have believed in yourself and believed in each other and persevered. Dear graduates, take a look out into the audience. Look at your parents. Look at your family, your friends, your teachers. These are the people that only want the best from you. The people want you to succeed, to experience joy, to fall down, and to get back. They are your cheerleaders, and they are the ones you can rely on forever, especially after high school. Just because the phase of your school is over, it's done, that doesn't mean your loving parents, your teachers will be no more with you. Do not think so. But we could always support you. Your parents will provide you the shoulder strength to guide you. As they had stood beside you all these years, they will continue to do so. Be grateful for these wonderful personalities, your dear, beloved parents and teachers who are responsible for this remarkable achievement. So, my dear graduates, please be proud of the person you are today so that you can be even more proud of the person you will become tomorrow. Each of you will find your own special place in the world. Each of you has something very special to give to this universe. Will all your hopes and dreams come true? No. But that's okay, because your limitation is what makes you so great. You need to celebrate what makes you awesome, what your strengths are, what your gifts are. Relish what you can do and have your version the best of your life, because there are great things in your future. Be brave, be bold, and take big chances. You're worth it, and you're worthy of every ounce of success that you will have. I'm the luckiest principal simply because I know you and I was part of your education journey since you came into your high school grades here at SLISR. Each of you is a world changer. I know it, your friends know it, your families know it, and now it is time for you to let the world know it too. Congratulations, and wish you all the very best. Thank you all very much.
Thank you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The moment we have all been waiting for has now arrived. Class of 2020, your dedication, your hard work is all about to be paid off. It's time to recognize your talents as you will now receive your prized diplomas. May I request the chief guest, Mr. Madhuka Vikramarachi, to confer on you the diploma certificates. I humbly call upon Mr. Mohamed Firdaus, the sectional coordinator of the advanced level, to read out the names of the graduates who will pass out today.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the most awaited moment. That is, graduates going to be high graduates. I have my pleasure in inviting our chief guest this evening, Mr. Madhuka Vikramarachi, to do the honor, accompanied by Chairman of Board of Directors, Mr. Fauzi Jamaldeen, Acting Principal, Mr. Rukshan Razak, and Vice Principal, Mrs. Jasim, together with Students Affairs Coordinator, Mr. Faisal. To begin with, most senior student, I would like to call upon Khadija Farooq. Fatima Akifa. Mahdi Siraj. Vishal Pereira. Mariam Iftika. Zainab Faiz. Salma Rizni. Shama Badruddin. Salman Yasin. Cristina Almeida. Khalid Ilbuddin. Esala Kumarasinghe. Chanuli Fernando. Chamudi Vikramasinghe. Arwa Abdul Hassan. Hanoof Fauziddin. Tahrima Razi. Sara Razin. Haya Khalid. Muhammad Umar. Zahida Fahim. Anisa Jaya. Shaima Amanullah. Haidar Jalal. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to request you all to put your hands together for another round of applause for the kings and queens of the night, please. Congratulations.
Thank you. Dear parents, you are the source of the endless, selfless love and support you have given throughout our childhood, the guiding star for a better future. As such, an appreciation speech will be given by Chamudi Vikramasinghe on behalf of the graduates to the parents present.
We complain on how sleepy and tired we are after a long day of school. We complain about having to wake up early in the morning. We stress about how much we have left to study. But isn't it beautiful how our parents never complain but have so much to be stressed about? No matter what they go through, no matter how exhausted they are, they always keep a smile on their face and support us all throughout. Our chief guest tonight, Mr. Madhuka Vikramarachchi, the chairman of the board of directors, Mr. Fauzi Jamaldeen and other board members, vice president of the PTA, acting principal, Mr. Rukshan Razak, vice principal, Mrs. Gausia Jasim, teachers, and my dear parents. A very good evening to all of you. I'm indeed honored to be giving this speech on behalf of my friends. So parents, listen to this as though your son or daughter is speaking to you. Today, we got to dress up in our caps and gowns as we walk across the stage, hearing cheers and accepting our diplomas. I can only think it should be our parents up here and not us. 13 years ago, our parents were excited for our first day of school, and us worried on how it was going to go. And today, as the class of 2020, we are excited to be starting a new beginning, and our parents excited too. but also sad with the fact that it is not going to be the same again. Although we are the ones graduating, it feels like we all are because we did this together. Thank you for being the support that held us up as we learned to crawl, then walk through life. We may be getting a diploma today, but you deserve the award for being the best parents we could ever hope for. Simply, the class of 2020 wouldn't exist without you. I don't say this is enough, but thank you for all you do. Without you, we would not have had the opportunity to get such a great education and never would have been able to get through some of the bumps along the road without your support. Your strength and your fearlessness inspires us every single day, and we are honored to make you proud today. Thank you for sacrificing all you have to give us the best. Without you, we wouldn't be here. And we also know that you will be our greatest supporter, helping us every time we fall down, no matter how old we are. Amma, Appachi, Umma, Vapa, Mama, Dada. I know there might have been various times where you all were angry at us for something we did, but ended up forgiving us because of your unconditional love. My dear parents, you will always be the first person we look up to and love the most because you are our inspiration. Our gratitude to you cannot be limited within this 1-minute speech, but we mean it. We owe our success to you and we are forever in debt. Parents, without you, we would be nowhere near the person we are or the person we are still working on to be. My dear friends, all throughout the event, our parents were sitting up there cheering and applauding for us. Don't you think they deserve all that? Please rise up and let's give them a huge round of applause. Thank you. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the Board of Directors, our Vice Principal, our Principal, Mr. Rukshan Razak, our Vice Principal, Mrs. Gausia Jasim, the event coordinator, our teacher, Mr. Firdaus, and our dear teachers for making this graduation possible amidst the situation where many students weren't able to graduate this year. Our gratitude to you goes beyond words. Thank you very much. We all love you.